Welcome to the Irrelevant Podcast.
Is that really how we're doing this?
I'm Nathan Jones with my co-host Alex Lewis. What is up, everyone? We are back with episode 24. Holy cow, look at us go. Yeah, that's it. It's all good. We're here. This is it, brother.
This is dog shit.
Because it's me and you, and we gotta liven it up a little bit. And this is
we gotta liven it up a bit.
This is what we get. Now. I gotta keep your ass awake because I know how you get when it's just me and you,
motherfucker.
Oh, he's good. We're good.
I don't have as many sessions in the morning on Wednesdays anymore.
Well, everyone, unfortunately for us, we have been stood up and we are back.
It could have been my bad on the confirmation.
Let me
Giving someone
that.
18 hours to confirm is maybe not the best thing to do.
Unbelievable. Alex screwed up, everyone. We didn't get stood up. We just got an actual failed confirmation from my co-host, Alex.
Yeah, so for the first time in our history, the person who gets all the people on here fucked up.
Whoa! All the people.
Oh, yeah, you brought
Simmer down.
You brought one guest.
No, I've brought a few.
Who else?
Actually, I have no idea. Have I not brought a few?
It's Joey and to be named because we're not going to give away any spoilers yet.
Dun, dun,
but
dun.
Hey guys, this is our last podcast ever. No, just playing. But it's
Thank
the last
God.
one. Just the two of us for a while. We can make it if we try.
Look at us go. Right? We're a hot commodity now. We are a wanted
Nobody
entity.
gives a flying
No,
fuck.
we do. We are a wanted entity here in the world of strength and conditioning podcast realm. Actually, we're so wanted. I'm going to look up our wonderful viewership count right now. Let's see.
I haven't looked on YouTube because I haven't been pushing it as hard. So I feel like because I'm not putting the goddamn reels out as often.
Man,
it's my fault.
Max's episode didn't get jack crap. What the heck? You guys gotta go listen to that guy. That was some great stuff.
Yeah, Max's was good. Sure.
That man is smart.
I don't know why you look at these Spotify things. They're shit.
Hey, Spotify says I can make money now if I want to, so I'm gonna stick with Spotify.
I still need go subscribe on YouTube, guys. I need 1,000 subscribers. I can make money.
Hey, my brother has 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Good for him.
He makes some money. Shout out Caleb. Nice job, Caleb.
All from Twitch streaming?
Just variety. I think he does a lot of variety streaming. He used to do like a lot of Pokemon runs and things like that. Nuzlocke, all that cool stuff. Did you ever get into that? Were you a Pokemon kid?
I was a Pokemon kid, and then I gave away all of my cards.
Okay, then you're not a real Pokemon kid because everyone knows that real Pokemon kids wouldn't do that.
So Max got 12 views, and then the one before that got 15, and then 12.
And the one before that on mine got 21. So your YouTube's a little slackerton there, buddy.
Well, they just love people like... God damn it. Give me a second here.
Are you saying that...
What?
Are you saying that a certain variety of guests get better views than others?
Oh, yeah. The chicks get the most views, hands down. Hands down.
I don't know why people haven't gone and listened to Max's episode, though. Seriously, though, if you guys didn't catch up episode 23... What do you mean 23,
Max's episode, dude? We have people like Depp. We have people like...
But that's
when... We have Bird. Like, we have some...
But look. We have a before Val episode content, and we have an after Val episode Spotify content. So it's like before Val, after Val and Tiana, it was just like woof. So
yeah.
But now
Bird's
we're coming back.
Good.
We're coming back down to earth.
The best dude I have on YouTube.
I think Bird got 39. Zach's got a lot on mine too. Anyway,
Zach's got a few on mine too.
Besides
we had some good stuff here. We even got Pat.
We've had great freaking people on. What are you talking about?
I know, but ever since 18 and up, we have not struck gold for some reason.
Well, YouTube is just falling apart.
They've not loved our guests.
They don't love you anymore. Algorithm's gone. Sorry.
You know what happened? What's weird though is I don't get any dislikes on the podcast. On my shorts, people will dislike that shit all the time.
I wonder why YouTube even puts that as an option in the world that we live in today.
So people can be assholes anonymously, basically.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
what didn't you like about it? And you'll never know. It doesn't matter.
But it's in the back of your head because I see so many dislikes on so many videos I watch. And I'm like, man, people just really that's their life. They just go on YouTube and you're like, I'm that guy. They want to be.
I mean, shitting on people's kind of fun. Let's be real.
Well, I mean, you do it 24/7.
I don't do it 24/7. I just point out the fucking preposterous shit.
23/6. My bad.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
18/6. Let's go 18.
Not even
because you got to sleep, so we can't do it while you're sleeping.
I probably do. Act like that.
You do it in your dreams too? You're just dreaming about shitting on people the whole time too?
Yeah, but literally, not metaphorically.
That's weird. Your mushrooms are taking you to weird places, buddy.
Wish I had some mushrooms. That'd be amazing.
What was the thing you posted about the mushrooms the other day? What is that?
the thing Colorado's having, they're doing a fucking like mushroom off thing. So they're like,
explain. I'm not diverse in the mushroom realm.
I don't know. They're somehow coming up with these lab tests to test out these mushrooms and see who can grow the best ones.
So this is like DMT realm type stuff.
Like that's why I said I wish they needed taste testers, but they don't.
How do you get signed up for the DMT stuff?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Did you know that there's scientists they're giving
you
morphine?
Ask the universe for it and it finds you.
No, they're giving. Is that? If you guys don't know, Alex is
scientists. Yeah, they're at New Mexico State University.
Yeah.
His name is Rick Straussman. He runs MAPS.
Oh, so you have looked into it.
Intravenous DMT trials for lots of people.
For
I don't know how you get to do that.
Hours upon hours into the DMT realm.
Well, it depends on how. Do you know what intravenous means? Like that shit's run. Yeah, exactly. It's tapped into you. So yeah, they can just kind of turn it on and off. I think so.
That's so wild, man, dude. That's so wild. They're just like,
I have not experienced that. I've not even gotten the full experience before. I've only like walked up to the door and played Ding Dong Ditch. Is basically.
So you're Adam
what I've
Sandler.
experienced.
Got it.
I never got to meet the elves.
You're Billy Madison when it comes to DMT realms.
Kinda. I didn't leave a pile of shit on the
poop on the windows.
Yeah,
I like the pickle
you knock
races.
on the door and then you run back and watch them answer it.
I've never tried that. I never tried that as a kid. Didn't do the flaming bag of poo. Did you ever do that?
I didn't do the flaming bag of poo, but we would definitely Ding Dong Ditch people.
Oh well, yeah, that's a kind of a given.
I lived in a private neighborhood with a bunch of old people, so they get super pissed.
Well, all my neighbors knew me, so they probably just.
It was me and my one friend that I grew up with from like the time we were both babies that just happened to live in this private neighborhood together, and everyone else didn't really have kids, and so they fucking hated us. We had like go-peds and shit, so motorized scooters, all gas power.
You're just loud all the time.
Oh, dude, we fucking just were terrorizing the neighborhood constantly, and it was a private street, so they like called the cops on us, and the cops couldn't do anything because they couldn't enforce any laws on a private street.
All right.
Pretty awesome.
So you lived in the white picket fence area.
Well, I moved a lot, but yeah, at one point in time, I had a pretty fancy little neighborhood I lived in.
You moved a lot within Colorado, or like?
Oh yeah, my dad moved all the time.
Okay, but you've never lived outside of Colorado?
No.
Do you have intentions of living outside of Colorado?
If I can find a sweet place with a beach, yeah, I'm in.
What's like San Diego?
San Diego's a shithole.
It's pretty nice in some areas. What about Long Beach?
You can walk around San Diego and there's fucking parks with no grass and shit.
You ever been to Long Beach?
No, it sounds terrible.
It's really nice, really pretty.
Yeah, that's where Snoop's from. I'm sure it's real nice and pretty.
Well, it sounds like right down your alley, buddy.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know that I'm trying to hang out with the Crips and Bloods, man. That's not really my thing.
Well, my thing's not living in California. I'm not going there. So
yeah, I wouldn't either. So I don't know why the fuck you'd say San Diego.
Well, I am hoping to make a trip to Washington. That'd be sick. Maybe I'll swing by your place as I go up there.
ATP, here we go.
Just a big circle down through
Colorado.
Colorado.
Get a lift in.
Surely to God it would take me through that way, right? Let me look.
I mean, I-70 comes through here, so good chance.
Let's look. Seattle, Washington.
You do that. I got to plug my computer in.
This has to be a 24-hour trip, at least. Good Lord. It's still loading. It's such a long trip. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Well, it's 18 hours from Portland to here because my brother just bought a Tesla and was going to drive it back.
Seattle's 30 hours.
It's an 18-hour drive.
30 hours for me.
Yeah.
And no, it does not.
So that's probably like 23 from here.
It does not go through Colorado. Well, it could, but
adds 6 days to it.
It only adds an hour. Might be worth it. Of course, I don't really want to go to the mountains that way. So
yeah, you're scared of the mountains.
I don't enjoy them.
They're fucking awesome, dude.
I don't enjoy them. They make me nervous.
So you're gonna be like, if I do actually have a seminar in Vail, you're gonna be like freaking out, like, oh my god.
I'll just close my eyes. It's just freaky, man. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't enjoy it. I don't like heights unless I'm like strapped in. I love roller coasters, but I just don't like heights. Or planes. I don't like planes either.
No planes. Yeah. I mean, hopefully you get that ATP. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be sick. Most people don't even know what an ATP is.
athletic training platform for all you uneducated folk.
Everybody's
It's
secondary.
created by
Everybody's
the great Louis Simmons. It's a big giant platform where you strap this cable to your waist.
Man, cardio work too.
You do whatever horrible things you can think of. You can box squat, you can lunge, you can fucking march, you can do all kinds of shit.
Gonna destroy people. But yeah, your secondary lifts for days are just gonna be belt squat marches forever.
You should make them do that for recovery. Dude, doing those deadlifts yesterday, my hips were lit up like a Christmas tree, like I've never felt before.
I forgot how low a cambered bar 12-inch box squat is, and my hips and my back were like, no thanks, buddy. We're good.
Didn't like that, huh?
I feel better today, but no, yesterday I was like, I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow. Or no, I guess it was Monday, but then yeah, my recovery was rough yesterday. So I have to bench press today. I didn't get around to doing it. I decided to be lazy instead of bench press. Now I have to do it this evening.
Wah, wah, wah.
You train with my kids. I'll train when they train.
I was thinking about trying that out on Friday when I have my new bench.
It's not a bad idea. It's pretty easy buy-in when you do that.
Is it?
Of course, it might also piss some people off, but
Why would it piss anyone off?
well, because there's this thing called ego lifting. And so if,
I'm just doing some bands and chain stuff. Buying a max. Looks like fun, right?
yeah. So this club so for those of you who don't know,
Don't say anything yet.
Alex has been graciously
Working on something.
invited
Don't say it.
to be an actual coach in person live with a bunch of human beings.
Not really. I volunteered my time to help some people.
He's just running Overwatch. He's just Overwatch.
I know, yeah. Kind of like a babysitter.
So you just volunteered your time? So the guy just came up to you and he's like, hey.
So they had someone else that was helping them, and they mutually agreed to part ways. And
Why? What happened?
This is what I was told.
No, I want the scoop. What's the juice?
I don't have the juice.
Unbelievable. God, you're so freaking worthless. Good Lord.
I know. Crazy. I stay away from the drama, so my life is a little bit
juice and drama for the podcast.
Fuck me, right? But no, so yeah, I don't know. They do like a deal with the gym where they can use it once a week, and that also they get offered like potential coaching through the gym if they want, right? So it's not like I have to do anything in that sense. If they choose to, that's fine. But I was like, yeah, I'll come hang out on Fridays. They come and lift.
So it's not actually like they don't have a team. It's just a club organization at that point. It's not like some schools actually have
I'm
a
sure
team.
there are meets where you can sign up as a team, and that's what they sign up as. But yes, it is just a club.
But they're not like sponsored by the school.
Yeah, they're part of the school.
Are they a part of the NCAA?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Isn't there NCAA powerlifting?
I don't think so.
Really? So it's just club?
I think there's just collegiate level powerlifting in the USAPL.
Club sanctioned? Yeah. There's a really good powerlifting school here in McKendree.
McKendree, isn't that the one the dude went to that we know in the group chat? Didn't he go there?
Yeah, is it
GMO guy? Is that his name?
GMO
68?
Yeah.
That guy ever listens to this podcast. I don't remember. Is his name Guillermo? Is that his name?
I think that's right. He'd be a good one to have on, but yeah, that's one of the big they do a really good job up there. It's up by St. Louis.
Huh?
Yeah, it's up by St. Louis, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, so if someone finds out about some powerlifting team, west of the Mississippi, I don't know where that came from. Somewhere, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I volunteered to, I've been doing this new thing, Nathan. If I do nice stuff, it comes back and I get more money without trying to make money. Crazy.
Notice how he emphasized trying. He's trying to do nice things.
Yeah, it's not a natural thing all the time.
Nah, all the time? Like I said, 18.6.
No. There's certain times where it just comes out naturally. I'm just not going to exploit my fucking, tells, okay?
Never seen it naturally. Just kidding. You were pretty nice at the seminar for the most part.
Yeah, well, I mean, no reason not to be nice.
I mean, you gave us Rice Krispie treats, for goodness sake, and bagels.
Tried to feed you guys while you were there.
Stuffed us. Man, I ate so
Not
many.
going to be, that was an 8-hour day.
What happened? What was that guy's name? What was the one guy's name? I can't remember. Jeff.
Jeff was awesome.
You ever kept up with him?
I follow him on Instagram. I don't think Jeff was a big fan of me, though.
I think Jeff, that was a whole new world for Jeff.
It was. That was cool that he decided to just say fuck it and,
Send it.
He did the damn thing.
I like that
He
part.
actually posted a story last night about lifting heavy shit.
There you go.
Like, nice, Jeff.
Probably could have changed the perspective of his training for a long time.
Yeah, it might have opened a new window or door for him.
Dude.
I think it was more of a window. Like you can peek your head out and look, but you don't really want to go through it.
Yeah, you just tap your foot in the water a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
The part where he was
like I do with being nice.
You don't even get a toenail wet when it comes to that. Stop it.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah,
stop it.
But giving away training and discounts all the time now, and I don't.
You gave him the weight that he did on his last set, and he was like, "How'd you know I was gonna do that?" It's like, I've been doing this a long time, Jeff.
Yeah,
I know what I'm doing, Jeff.
I can usually rate people's RPE better than they can for the most part.
Yeah, people struggle with the RPE.
Why is that, you think? Because they don't know what a 10 is, huh? Like, when we recalibrated yours, did it all of a sudden make a lot more sense?
Yeah, I think you have to experience a 10, and this is just my opinion. You have to experience a 10 to know where everything else falls under it.
Sure. And then it's like you have to experience an injury to make sure you don't ever do it again. Right,
yeah, well, I don't want to do that. Same thing. I don't want to experience injuries.
Hey, you think I wanted to do it? Go ahead and check out my sweet reel, by the way. That was...
This man decided to do a stupid Zercher squat and broke himself.
Dude, the Zercher squat was nowhere near as bad as throwing that fucking weight off of my back.
That was crazy. For those of you who had not seen that, Alex almost had a
the last one is way
lift.
Worse. Like when I watched that reel, I went, holy shit. Like it's not even comparable, like which one I should have been hurt on.
I thought you were dead. I was like, how did you get that bar off of you?
I don't know.
I don't know how you got the bar forward and over your shoulder. Like, that's what was impressive to me.
I pressed it off my back ahead of me.
I know.
With my bad side, ironically. That was my bad shoulder.
I guess when it's just fight or flight, you don't think of shit. You just get that bar off.
And it was a lot lighter on that because that weight releaser on the right side kind of brought it down so I could just whip it off. But I'm pretty sure that would have pulled my shoulder out of its socket like a year or two ago.
That was
like, no questions asked.
Whoop, just threw it off.
Not to mention, like, I watched that Zercher one again this morning, and I'm like, it doesn't even look like anything happened. And I just crumple up like a fucking lawn chair.
I could see it.
You can see my spine shift, right?
Yeah, you can see this. Yeah.
The one that last week, my spine rotates and bends, and nothing happens. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was the same amount of weight. Actually, a little bit more last week.
Have you ever seen when someone does like the forward pulling bands on a squat and the band snaps? Oh, the guy that
like turning like PD Pablo like a helicopter?
Pretty much. AJ did that at OPP. He had blue bands pulling his bar forward, and one of the blue bands snapped and just whipped him and sat him down.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, it was. He's like, good thing I trained myself to be resilient.
Yeah, this whole idea of being robust and not fragile is usually a good thing. People talk about it, but I don't know that many people know how to actually do it.
I think Joe Lasco said it really cool. Like he's like, because he trains those combat people, and he was like, I'm going to train you to kill the other guy if push comes to shove. And it's like, to me, that's, I obviously am not going to be put in those situations in my life, hopefully, but I want to be better than the man that would be in this situation.
I'm the idiot, and that's just how I think anyways. Like, it's not going to be me. It's always going to be you. So this is how this is going to go.
Right. Like I train just to be strong. Like I just want to be strong. I want to be physically apt. I want to be hard to kill. Yeah. Yeah. I want to be harder to kill for sure.
Well, now I want to power lift and have a stupid total, but
I think that's going to make you harder to kill.
Fucking A. It gives you armor. Ed calls it armor. That's the best thing ever.
That's pretty good.
You got to build you up your armor.
Yeah.
You do.
That's a pretty good term for it for sure.
Well, yeah, muscle is the fountain of youth, and nobody wants to admit that.
Well, it makes sense.
Lean
tissue is pretty cool.
The round circles are the key to life. Just like the answer 42. Is that what it is in that movie? The answer to everything.
Are you talking about the one with Matt Damon?
All Across the Universe.
Interstellar?
No, it's a movie called All Across the Universe.
I've never heard of that movie. I'm not a huge movie. I mean, I like movies.
I'm not either anymore.
Never. All those like weird obscure movies that are people like, oh, this is great. I'm like, never even seen it.
Yeah, that's one of those, I think.
You know what? You want to hear something I'm going to say, and you're gonna hate me because I know you love this movie, and you want your gym to be founded on this whole premise. But I've never seen Fight Club.
I don't know that I want my whole gym to be founded on the premise. I do love Fight Club, and you should go watch it because it applies now more than ever.
I've never seen it. I can't believe I've never seen it.
It applies now more than ever. Like, it's timeless at that point. Yeah.
All right.
Fucking great.
Me and Avery.
First rule of Fight Club, though, is there is no Fight Club.
Me and Avery will sit down.
Yeah, you're right. I am going to have a fucking gym, dojo, dungeon fucking place that you're going to have to like look for it. Kind of like the N1 headquarters. Like, you're not going to really know it's there, but it's going to be there.
They don't even have a freaking logo on the door.
I know. I'm just going to have the gold tiger somewhere on the building, and you're going to have to find it.
I'll find it.
And then there's going to be like, you know, like in the old school movies when you'd go into like the temples and they'd have to like figure out shit to get in. That's how we're going to do
this guy.
We're going to have like fucking booby traps.
You're going to have appointments and you just be like, why didn't you guys show up?
You're going to have to like
couldn't solve the puzzle
30 inches to get onto the platform to get in. And then you got to press this much. And then
there's a minimal capacity requirement to get into Alex's gym. Good luck, everyone.
I took the barrier to entry thing to heart. Okay.
What would your numbers set? What would you set? What would
I don't know.
Come on.
I have no idea.
Come on.
I got nothing. But I'm just in my head right now. I'm picturing like Indiana Jones-esque workout setup. And then when you're done is when the actual workout begins.
I would love to. Have you seen the new Indiana Jones?
No.
I haven't either. I'm kind of scared.
But think you could be like running away from Atlas stones. That kind of thing.
little less life-threatening, but you know.
No, fuck that. 500-pound stones dropping down and rolling downhill at you. And like you got to hurdle them.
And just step to the side.
What if it's in a narrow corridor?
Your gym sounds totally not worth anything. And, yeah, like I would question why I'm paying for this.
That's the thing. I wasn't going to charge anyone.
Oh, that's true. So if you survive, you get to train. Good luck.
Yeah, duh.
You're gonna have
it's gonna be just like that, except for the obstacles are gonna be all the mental fucking things that I throw at you while you're trying to train in the gym.
What if you just you could just progress yourself into the actual training room through a training session?
There you go.
You have to meet Alex's standard of whatever it is through each room until you get to the actual.
I don't think I can do all that, but I am like, I don't think I'm going to charge anyone for day passes, but if you do some dumb shit, you got to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the general premise of everything, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I did appreciate that about Louis. Like, he would let anyone come train.
Do you think the gym etiquette is pretty universal? Because I think it's not.
No.
I don't think it is at all.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Most people don't know it at all.
Everyone.
Absolutely fucking terrible.
Yeah. Most people don't understand gym etiquette at all. And I was reading something about like, everyone kind of knows how to operate in a gym. And I'm like, no, they don't.
Who the fuck wrote that? What gym? The Globo gym?
No, I think it was
knows
just
how to operate that motherfucker.
I think it was just a post. I saw it a post on Instagram. I was like, I don't think so.
The gym I train out of does this really nice thing and lets these people who live in this fucking like rehab center come in and use the gym in the mornings, right? So it's like, cool. That's giving back to the community, whatever. You're talking about don't know motherfucking gym etiquette? Terrible. Fucking terrible.
So these people are
I'm
just
putting dumbbells away yesterday and someone's standing right in front of where they go. So I just put them away right around them because it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Do they have a specific time they get to come in?
No, they choose to come in at like 7:30.
And these are like recovering people.
They're a bunch of rich kids that have too much time and money, so they got into drugs and their parents sent them to rehab.
So this is their rehab.
Yeah, it's part of it. It's a perk. Like that's how expensive this place is that you get a gym membership to like one of the nicest facilities in the country.
You say that Gym 5 is top notch around the country?
Out of the ones I've been to, yeah, for sure.
Is it the best in your area? Other than N1, they don't count.
Well, yeah, you can't go there.
They don't count.
But yeah.
I mean, N1 definitely has the nicest setup for sure.
I don't know of a gym in Colorado that has better equipment for training athletes
than Gym 5.
Yeah. Now there are gyms that are more specific. Like there's a gym in Denver that has more strongman equipment, or there's probably a gym that's more powerlifting suited, maybe somewhere. I don't know.
But just overall, if you need a place that's going to cover all your bases, it's
if you want to be able to bodybuild, train like an athlete, and do bands and variations and fucking like whatever you think, yeah, you could do all that.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice setup, that's for sure. So it's top 5 in Colorado. But you haven't been to all the other gyms. How do you know?
I've been to quite a few.
Where's Mountain Barbell? Is it ahead or behind?
Equipment wise, they don't have as much space, so they don't have as much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Environment wise, they might have a better environment. Oh, I don't know. There's pros and cons to all of them.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
So,
Trying to acquire more cardio equipment. That's the goal that I am currently.
Yeah, I like Gym 5 because I can get it to myself in the morning and not have anybody there. It's fucking great.
Whatever. Every day you would text me, this person's here, this person's here, this person's here, this
there's
person's
like 2
here.
people.
Well, that's
like this morning, it was just me for the most part.
What time do you get to the gym, Alex?
What time do I get to the gym? 5.
Yeah. Yep.
Between 4:30 and 5.
Yeah.
Which means I wake up between 3:30 and 4.
Same.
Hard out here.
4 o'clock, man. 4 o'clock. Every day that alarm goes off, baby.
I was just talking to someone about this. That like I love sleeping in and not waking up to an alarm clock, but when I get up later in the morning, I feel like I've been not productive at all, and it really fucks with me.
I really like leaving the gym at 8:30 every morning. I really enjoy it.
So I've really created this real fucked up routine where it's like, I don't know that I'm going to be productive if I don't get up early. I will take naps though.
I
So
like
don't think
that.
I'm some fucking like super warrior that doesn't sleep. I will take my fair share of naps.
Me too, man. I got that
But-
child now, so I got to try to sleep whenever she sleeps.
In the summertime when the gym's hot as balls and I can only go in the morning where it's like 75 instead of 85 and then no one's there as well, it's like, this is hard to beat.
Yeah, man. It was nice and cool this morning. Brisk 60 degrees.
Oh yeah, fall is coming. I can feel it.
I can't wait. I love fall weather. It's my absolute favorite. I hate training when it's 95 degrees.
I do love the warm weather though. Like when you said San Diego, that is like the best climate I've ever been in.
Well, that's not warm, though. That's like 75 year round.
So awesome.
And breezy. It's not even like 75 and just chilling. It's like 75 and breezy.
It wasn't breezy while I was there. It was
Really?
cloudy and fucking awesome.
Yeah, I liked San Diego a lot. When we went to that Padres game, I'm like, I could live here.
I couldn't live there, but I could live in that climate.
Freaking lucky. Why are they so lucky? Come on now.
I think it makes a bunch of soft people, honestly.
That's probably true. Alex can't do humidity, he said. He's not doing the humidity that we've had in Missouri in the last 2
Dude,
weeks.
fuck that stuff. I'm not a fan of humidity at all.
Can't do the 96%.
I live in a dry, arid climate, which is just a code word for a desert that's high in elevation.
Can't do the 96% humidity, huh?
I don't even know if I could do 19% humidity.
Dude, it's terrible. Like, I was walking on the treadmill and I was just swimming in sweat. I was like, this is cool.
When I experienced it in Florida, I would take a shower before bed, and that was like the only time I didn't sweat because the AC. So I'd be like, oh, I can be like clean for like 6 to 8 hours. And as soon as I walked outside in the morning, just pouring sweat.
Wrecked you. Yeah, I don't like
Great
Florida.
pumps, though. Great pumps. Holy shit. Like the amount of oxygen I can utilize at sea level is fucking unreal.
The whole new
Like
world.
if I came to your gym, I would make you feel bad with how much your conditioning probably sucks.
Probably a really good truth. Yeah, that's probably very true. That's why
No,
everybody.
it's facts. It's crazy. It doesn't like I can just keep going. It's like the Energizer Bunny.
That's
going,
why,
going. Fucked up.
all these Olympic people come train out there in Denver, right?
They'll do it in Colorado Springs, or they train up here in Boulder.
Right.
We have a girl that runs marathons. That's an Olympic hopeful.
I'm hoping.
First chick that finished the Boston 2021 and 2022. First American
That's cool.
finish.
So what? She's not training in your gym? That's
No,
unfortunate.
she is.
Oh, she is? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not your gym.
She's local. She's a local from Boulder.
Oh, okay. I thought you
We
meant
have
she
all
was
kinds
just...
of endurance athletes. I'm trying to make it powerlifting capital of. No, I'm just kidding. That
Yeah.
ain't gonna happen. Nobody's fucking that dedicated here. We
Is
need
that
some
the
more
image-
ardent individuals.
That's the image of Colorado. You're all just a bunch of endurance weirdos.
I mean, I would say they're more well known for skiing, snowboarding, and endurance sports than anything else.
I do need to try to experience the snowboarding thing.
And like, we don't have that many people here, so we don't get like huge groups of freaks either.
That's the population of Colorado.
Probably like 5 or 6 million, if I had to guess. less than LA or New York City, probably.
So Missouri's a little bigger than you as far as population.
Let's see what the population of Colorado.
Maybe not. I think Missouri's like 8.5 now.
5.8 million. That's laughable in 2021.
Yeah, so we're bigger than you, people-wise.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's
there's not a lot of space out there that's livable.
Out here, there's all kinds of space that's livable. They just haven't made it civilized yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not going up in the mountains.
Plenty of land you can use, bro.
Yeah, good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
You don't want to live 10,000 feet up?
Oh, dude, you know how much you drove through the eastern part of the fucking state?
Yeah, that's Kansas 2.0. That's not even Colorado.
There's way more of that, I think, than mountains.
There probably is, but my lord, that's not Colorado.
I drove through it from the south end, and it took me 4 motherfucking hours from the south border to get to where I live.
Let's just make Kansas and Colorado one big state, or cut out the piece of Kansas that sucks and Colorado that sucks.
You could probably drive it north to south in like 5 hours, 6 hours maybe, and then east to west is probably like 8.
Ugh, sucks.
So much space.
Yeah,
like there's a whole western side of the state that's like Utah.
That's not a place I'd want to live.
I hear it's pretty cool over there, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so damn hot.
I don't know if Colorado's that bad, but yeah.
Utah's terrible.
Well,
right? Isn't it like
the beginning of that stuff? It's not like we're not like fucking Arches National Park, bro. It's just we're the beginning of that. And I think it might be a little higher than those places. Oh no. Because you're coming out of the mountains still.
JC's place looks sick wherever he's got his set up right there on the base of the mountains.
I think it's like Salt Lake, right?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a cool place.
Like Salt Lake has like 18 ski resorts around it or something fucking crazy.
Jeez. But they're just snow capped pretty much all the time, aren't they?
Yeah, so we only have like northern Colorado gets the same powder they do.
Yeah.
Like if you come to Colorado, I've been told by people you should go to Steamboat because of the powder you get in Steamboat.
You haven't
different than what you get in all the I-70 places.
You haven't experienced the snow joys?
Dude, I've never been.
Really? Wow.
No. You grow up poor, you're not going fucking skiing and snowboarding.
You might as well experience it.
Now, when my shoulder likes to pop out doing stupid shit and I have something with no brakes going down a steep hill, that sounds brilliant.
Go to the bunny slopes. Just go get on the bunny slopes.
You're gonna fucking fall, you dumbass. What do you think's gonna happen to my shoulder?
No.
Now it might not.
Exactly.
I might be able to now.
You're more resilient.
For 10 motherfucking years, it would pop out doing the dumbest shit ever.
Well,
last time it popped out, I was reaching for my key under my seat.
Snowboard's the ultimate test. Here we go.
Yeah, right.
We got to find out. We got to find out how resilient you actually are, Mr. Unbreakable.
Tumbling down the fucking hill. I don't know about I'm unbreakable.
Just turn into a snowball and you just keep rolling.
I'm a mountain of robustness. What it is.
You're a snowball of robustness. That's what it is.
I'm not, dude. I'm lean as shit. Fuck you. I lost almost fucking 7 pounds a month at this rate.
So where are you at now? How's the cut going?
Today I was 206. The other day I was 201.
Oh,
the cut's fine. It's no big deal. Well, then I had some snarfs for 2 days in a row. So that
ruined it. He freaking ruined it, everyone. He fell off the wagon.
I didn't fall off the wagon. I had one meal from snarfs.
See, he's never going back to the gym. He fell off the wagon.
Oh yeah, right. Because that's how it works, right?
Well, for some people,
I mean, do you want to see my chronometer data or what? Do you want to see what it looks like to be good at something?
No, I've seen it. I don't need to be.
Yeah, because you suck and don't do it. I was almost going to add you to the chronometer app and say, hey, start tracking your shit again.
I mean, I can if you want me to.
Yeah. Well, so what I do now with nutrition
bunch of honey buns
is I don't let them fill out those spreadsheets anymore.
Oh yeah.
They just get to look at the spreadsheets.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, because none of you assholes did it, so I do it for you.
How are you gonna? Oh, because it's already in Chronometer and you don't even have to.
Well, so I have you track your food in Chronometer, and then I have you track your habits in my app, and I get all of the results, and I just put them in the spreadsheet.
Arlie said his Whoop connects to Chronometer.
Yeah.
And so he went to practice the other day and practiced for like 2.5 hours, and it suggested adding 500 additional calories to what he was eating. And I was like,
that's real.
Holy cow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
People don't get that. I think I'm going to buy a Morpheus. So that'll be cool.
What? I don't know what
with my super expensive coaching, you get either a Whoop, an Oura Ring, or a Morpheus. Morpheus is the heart rate monitor you wear on your chest. Oura being the ring.
Yep.
And the Whoop being the wrist one. So they all do different things a little bit, but they all do the same thing as well. So But the Morpheus you put on every morning, and it gives you your HRV and your recovery zones, and it tells you how much cardio you can do of each one or how much time you can spend in each zone. It's the Joel Jameson band. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, the guy that writes all the conditioning stuff on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, and he was, I don't know if you know who Demetrius Johnson is, maybe the greatest UFC fighter ever, but
Mighty
he was
Mouse.
his first coach. Yeah.
Speaking of UFC, Sterling got knocked the frick out by Sugar.
That was awesome.
He whooped his ass.
That was so awesome. I'm glad I got to see that in real time while I was at Red Rocks.
Did you see his interview with Pat McAfee the next day on the Pat McAfee show?
Who, Sterling's or Sugar?
Sugar.
Mm-mm.
He was in his bathtub with money around him, and he was just sitting there smoking.
It's so awesome.
I was like, this guy gets it, man. He plays the whole game.
Yeah. You know who else I really enjoy at the moment is like the hip hop version of Sugar Sean is Riff Raff.
Riff Raff, yeah.
He's fantastic. It's a great character.
There's some good characters right now in the UFC. I feel like they're getting
because they merged with your WWE, dude. You're getting like the best of both worlds now.
Yeah,
you
baby.
get your bullshit drama with the fucking actual fighting.
Yes.
I knew that was going to happen when they merged. They're like, oh, what's going to happen? Like, no, this is totally what's going to happen.
They're going to sell themselves.
If they start scripting it, it's going to be real bad.
No, don't do that. We want the best of both worlds. We want the entertainment, shock, and awe value, and we want people to get knocked the frick out.
Thanks, Connor. Thanks for that. They used to be respectful and like fucking martial artists, and now they're just
stop it. Connor's the man, dude.
GSP. Bring GSP back.
Oh God, that guy
everyone hated him.
Yeah, well,
I hated him.
Well, he would kill people and walk out of the thing. He just like, I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna go home.
He wouldn't even kill him. He just fucking smother them.
Just mauled them like a freaking bear. He just ragdoll him all the time.
Right.
I'm so ready to go to the WWE. I'm going in October. I can't wait.
Nice. Where's it at?
Springfield. It's like an hour up the road.
SmackDown or Raw?
I think it's Raw.
Nice. Is JR still the host? Does he still fucking commentate? So you got JR and
no,
Jerry
he does
the
like
King Lawler or what?
No, they do like special appearances. Man. Michael Cole still does it, but I think
no more Jerry the King Lawler.
Cody Rhodes is going to be there. Roman Reigns is going to be there. The Usos.
Reigns. What? It is weird that like when you go to see those, you don't get to see everybody.
You see Bray Wyatt passed away?
I don't even know who that is, man.
The Fiend?
But yes, I did.
The Fiend?
No. I stopped watching wrestling when I was like fucking 13.
Super tragic, man. That guy's story is tragic.
I don't know. The fucking Attitude Era was the best thing about wrestling ever, and it'll never match that ever again. So I'm not watching.
I would agree with that. My brother and I were having that conversation the other day.
Suck it. That's why.
Bill and I have those conversations all the time about the Attitude Era.
Amazing.
He sent me a meme. He actually sent me a video today about The Rock and Hulk Hogan and Kane. The one where
did you see the Hulk ad for the Prime curl machine?
Mm-mm.
They got Hulk Hogan doing fucking curls on the Prime curl machine.
Oh my God, that man has so much money.
Hulkamaniac outfit.
That man has so much money.
Dude, you want to go to Florida to his fucking bar or what? Jimmy Hart introduces him and shit.
Do they still do the like walkout music and stuff?
Probably. Why wouldn't he?
That would be
one corner of the bar has the Hulkamania stuff, and the other corner of the bar is all NWO Hulk stuff.
Bro. Yeah, that would be a blast.
The food's not that good, I guess.
I don't give a shit about the food. I'm going there for the atmosphere.
You want to go to Clearwater next year? My buddy goes once a year.
That's where it's at, Clearwater?
Yeah, something like that.
God, I love Clearwater. That place is beautiful.
Yeah, he said it's nice.
Clearwater.
He always invites me. I just haven't taken him up on it yet.
We used to go down there for baseball. So
nice.
Spring break.
Maybe I would move. I might move to Florida, bro.
You won't survive if you don't like humidity. You know this.
If there's a beach, I think I can deal, bro.
Okay.
Because I won't do anything. I'll just sit on fucking beach.
It's like, fine. I'll take it right here. I'm just going to sit right here.
Yeah.
There you go. And then your gym can be in some hidden hut on the beach somewhere.
You like the fucking Tulum jungle gym or what?
God, that place is nuts.
I almost got to go there when I was in Mexico.
That would have been sick.
Almost. I went with my ex and she was part of this timeshare thing, and we got this free trip to Tulum to go look at the pyramids. I was like, all right, we're going to take the shuttle to go look at the pyramids. And when we get there, we're going to call this guy and he's going to come pick us up and we're going to go to the jungle gym. And then we'll be back for the shuttle to go back from the pyramids, and we just won't actually look at the pyramids.
Yeah, because we don't
had
need
it all
that.
planned out. Well, I had a guy from the gym give me his driver's name from back. He's like, yeah, this guy will get you there. I'm like, sweet.
And then it just didn't happen?
No, she didn't feel good that day, so we didn't end up going. Okay.
Leave her in the hotel. Sorry about you. I'm going to the jungle gym.
I'll see you in 7 hours.
See you later.
Yeah,
You're sick anyway. I mean, just go to sleep.
I'm an asshole, but I'm not that big of an asshole.
Come on. What's she going to do? She's going to sleep anyway. Sleep it off.
I mean, we just hung out at the pool.
Cool. You flew however many miles to hang out at a freaking pool.
Nathan, I didn't have to pay for any of this.
I'm just saying. Come on.
I'm just saying, like, if someone gives you a trip, you're just like, okay. Yeah,
I love when people go on vacation to go spend their days at a pool.
We didn't just do that. I got her to go to the fucking Amazon. We went in the jungle and went ziplining. That was pretty dope.
That's pretty cool. No, I'm just saying. I just see like people all the time. They're like they go on vacation and then they stay at the hotel and all they do is go to the pool.
I don't fucking get it, man. I don't even like.
What are we doing?
It was a really nice trip and the place was really nice, but it felt like the Mexican version of Las Vegas. And I was like,
never been to Vegas.
It just was like very bougie and had like a bunch of like designer type shit as far as like stores and places to go on the resort. And like the resort was really nice, which was cool. But like if I go out of the country, I kind of want to experience the culture, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's my thing is like what? I don't know. Vacations are so overrated for me.
That was my only day. Like I would have rather been somewhere where it was like a tiki hut in the fucking jungle or something.
That'd been cool. But yeah, vacation is just really overrated.
I'd also probably, if I got to choose, I'd probably pick like an ayahuasca retreat or something fucking ridiculous.
I'd rather go to like Europe or something.
There's this dude at Gold's. He was telling us one day, he's like, yeah, I was in Peru and I stumbled upon this ayahuasca thing. So I did it. And I'm like, dude, you just wandered into an ayahuasca fucking ceremony? Like, did not know? And he's like, yeah, I had no idea.
What?
Like, we drank this stuff and went through like asking the next day, like, so how was your experience? He's like, I don't know, man. That was crazy. He's like,
what?
I'm like, so you had no idea what ayahuasca was going into it? And he's like, no. I'm like, holy shit.
Jeez.
Like, talk about a fucking mind fuck.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about DMT world, dude. This is literally 6 hours of DMT. Much softer and gentler than DMT. And it's like, well, I say that, but like I'm pretty sure you puke and shit yourself. So it's not really. Your body purges all the bad energy out, bro.
Oh my god.
Fucked up. Like, so doing all this FRC stuff, the trauma that our bodies store is fucking so weird. It's the craziest shit in the world.
Huh. Wonder why that is.
What do you mean? You get injured and your body stores that.
Oh, I was talking from a different standpoint, but I see.
Well, it does that. Those traumas get stored too, but that I don't know.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling to me. I get the injury thing, obviously. It's like a protective mechanism.
But for the rest of your life, that's crazy that it would just do that.
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean,
unless you work around it or
trauma,
work your way through it.
Trauma's a weird thing.
It's real fucking crazy. That's for sure.
It affects people in different ways, for sure.
That's why you got to purge it out with the psychedelics.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
You can just come up here when it's legal and try it out.
It's not legal there yet?
Decriminalized.
So it's legal.
Decriminalized.
So it's really
There's
legal.
not fucking stores with mushrooms in them yet.
No, but
there's stores you can go buy spores at because those are legal.
Wow, no kidding.
Grow your own. No, I shit you not. You buy this little baggie. They give you the liquid spores. You inject the spores in the baggie, and the baggie stays moist and dark, so they grow. And then like 8 weeks later, boom,
shroom.
You're blasting off to a whole other universe.
Shroom.
Watch this be like our most popular episode ever, just because we're talking about psychedelics.
I highly doubt it.
I highly doubt it too. It's never going to happen, but we'll keep trying. Episode 777.
What was the stuff that Joe did on his podcast one time? They did the honey. It was like the psychedelic honey or something like that.
That's probably psilocybin.
Maybe. Was that what it was?
That's what mushrooms are.
Yeah, I don't know. It was supposed to be some honey from somewhere. I don't know. And
there's a podcast with Mike Tyson in the game. They both eat mushrooms and fucking, they look like they're having a great time.
Well, that's what Joe was like hesitant because this stuff was supposed to give you some pretty violent highs if you're not careful. Where the heck did they get it from? Was it China?
Well, maybe we need to start having these types of experiments on here.
Oh yeah, that'd be brilliant podcasting for sure. We're just sitting here like this the whole time and looking at stuff we don't even know what we're looking at.
Right.
Our whole screen would just be swirling.
Man, you would be freaking out. It changes your perspective so much. It's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're just like, is this really what's going on? Or is this what's like one time I could have swore that Rengo was a story about Jesus and fucking all kinds of crazy shit. And I was like looking on the internet for all these explanations to it. And I'm like, I swear to God, this is literally like a story from the Bible and this, that, and every other thing. And
You're talking about the Lizard movie, right?
Yes.
Oh,
110%. I
That's a
had
great
it in
movie.
my brain that it was like a fucking metaphor for one of the biblical stories. And that I couldn't unsee it. Like I remember reading it in my head that I was on like Stumble Upon or something, and then I could never find it on the internet.
Interesting.
And I just thought maybe I made it up. I don't know.
That's a great movie. I like that Ringo movie.
Also watched Planet Earth on mushrooms one time. I don't get it.
Not good.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
You don't get it. You don't understand Earth.
No, Planet Earth. Have you seen the shit they filmed for that fucking documentary?
Wow.
Like, there's a whole like 30-minute thing on spores. How the fuck did you know the spores were going to be there? And then all of a sudden do you know what spores do? Have you ever seen this shit?
No.
They'll infect insects and then they take over their host's body and they fucking kill them and then they explode and transfer to the next thing through the air. Like they fucking poof out in the air. That's what mushrooms do. That's how they get where they're going. Also, we don't know where mushrooms came from. The only thing that survives in outer space, and we don't know where they originate from.
The only thing that survives in outer space. Interesting.
You can send them on fucking asteroids and shit, and they will just keep on living.
Why is that?
We don't know. Terrence McKenna says because they're the things that gave us consciousness. That's the stuff that made us from monkeys into this.
The monkey stuff, form. Yeah. The monkey ate the mushroom theory, and our eyes were opened.
Well, it took a long time of eating those mushrooms, but yes.
To a higher level of consciousness.
The reason he says that is him and his brother lived off of them for weeks in the Amazon. They would start seeing languages and letters and like all kinds of weird shit.
Not just because they were violently high.
Well, yeah, that's what he's saying. He said it starts making your brain see this stuff, and that's how we went from being apes to being able to even comprehend what a letter or a language could be.
Wouldn't it further our understanding of like things like that, though? If we're already the intelligent being that we are, wouldn't it unlock something else? It made us
the intelligent being we are. It's a combination of the two.
Oh, I see. It's not just like a
continual... The mushrooms have their own intelligence. They will talk to you. So the idea is you eat 5 grams of mushrooms and you sit in complete silence and darkness, those fucking things will start talking to you.
What?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said.
They just talk to you. Hello.
Yeah. They would
How are you?
Communicate with you. Yeah.
How's your day going?
Can't say I've been brave enough to try, but
saw you do that bitch press over there.
I can tell you this. When I went to the DMT world, they were communicating with me somehow, some way.
Who's they?
The other beings that were there. I was not alone. Put it that way.
I was not alone.
I swear to God, I went into it feeling depressed and fucking miserable. And after that, I was like, all right, well, I'm not by myself anymore. So I don't know what the fuck any of this means, but cool. I went in my house and it was shitty out. It was like cloudy, shitty outside. I went outside. It was sunny as fuck. Like the whole world had changed in that 15 minutes. I was like, what the fuck?
I've been unplugged for 10 minutes.
Doesn't make any sense.
You got unplugged.
Kinda. Well, one other time I did, I was sitting in this lady's fucking living room and the roof opened like a kaleidoscope.
You're just in some random woman's house doing DMT?
I was a coworker. Someone I knew. Wasn't a random woman.
Sounds pretty random.
No, I worked with her for like 5 years.
She's just like, hey, buddy, you want to try some DMT?
Well, yeah, that was the random part. One day she's like, hey, I got some DMT.
Right.
I'm like, wait, what? This is what I'm telling you. Like, I don't know how to get it. It's just the universe finds it.
Colorado is a weird place.
It's the universe. You just ask the universe for things and they bring it to you.
So if I just asked the universe for some DMT to enter into my life?
Sure, it would find you eventually.
No way. I don't believe that.
What do you think manifestation is?
I'm going to start thinking that. And I just want to see if that opportunity presents itself.
Have you ever actually tried visualization or manifestation? Like on a serious note? Does it not work?
I did it when I played baseball a lot. Yeah.
And does it work?
I felt like it did for me.
Okay. So why wouldn't that apply to the rest of your life?
Because I don't think DMT is just going to stroll up to my back porch, buddy.
You never know.
Not in Bible Belt.
Someone might hear this podcast and all of a sudden you might have it sent to your fucking gym.
I just get a package.
Yeah. Careful upon opening. It has the most distinct smell ever.
I was just going to say, I watched.
So this is how crazy the universe
podcast.
is, dude. The last concert I went to Red Rocks 2 last year in October. I mean, I let this dude sit next to me and he's like, "Oh, you're so cool." Blah, blah. He's like, "You want to do some DMT?" And I was like, whoa. Not here, bro. Not here. This is not like.
That would be a terrible experience. I feel like.
Listening, I don't treat psychedelics like a party drug. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. You have to respect them. And if you don't respect them, they will fucking smack you right in the face.
Yeah.
It's a bad time.
That sounds like that would have been the worst experience of your life if you'd have done it right then at Red Rocks.
Maybe not the worst. Oh. It would have. I was not comfortable with it. Knowing what I've known by being in different settings and the fact that my environment has prevented me from having the full experience every single time, except for the last time when I didn't have enough to get the full experience. I went, well, I'm probably not going to do that.
Yeah.
You can still feel all the energy around you. It's fucked up.
That's so weird.
Doesn't make much sense. The best explanation I could give is it's like if you were to take the veil off and you could see all the raw data that our brain has to interpret and turn into images for us, that's what you're getting.
Void the Matrix.
Way crazier than that.
Oh.
Way more shapes, way more colors, way more like geometric type things. Like think of a kaleidoscope.
I wonder what the reasoning is there.
Like, you know how the kaleidoscope is always folding and changing and turning, and like that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Jeez. Hey, side note, I think I'm going to Washington.
Nice. The first time I did it, I felt like the alien in Men in Black. You know, the first one when he's in the fucking dude's head?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. And then I started treating my body like a machine after that. And I've never been healthier. So I don't know what that means, but that happened.
Huh. Inputs in, inputs out now. You're just inputs in, inputs out. Ones and zeros.
Well, I realized we're driving the meat vehicle. We're not the meat vehicle.
The man is a robot.
No, we just have this cool vessel to cruise around in.
Yeah.
Not what we are.
But the inputs aren't hard. You just have to do them.
Well, you have to take away your emotional attachment to them.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, it's usually manifesting things that you either once didn't have control over or wanted to have control over or different shit. That's why these things happen. Like you go down a road of not being able to eat right because at some point in your life, you didn't want to be controlled. And now you are manifesting this shitty habit because having control of your life is terrifying or whatever, you know. Someone much smarter than me can explain it better.
But I can control eating my food now.
Well, that's where eating disorders come from, right?
Right.
Kids that don't have control of their lives because their parents make all the decisions for them, they go, fuck you, I'm not going to eat. Right?
That's unfortunate. Don't choose that one.
You want to hear something that I have yet to tell any of my clients, but it's in my back pocket for when they tell me they can't do something.
Uh-oh. I don't want to know. Maybe because I'm a client.
Well, yeah, it'll make you feel bad too.
No, I don't want to feel bad.
My nephew does like food tracking and his workouts better than 99% of my other clients.
That's solid. That kid's
he eats 1,700 calories a day and 110 grams of protein and tracks it all. And
man, he's how old?
He goes and wakes up early and does his workouts before he goes to school. And then he'll go to school and go home for like 30 minutes to eat and then go wrestle for 4 hours and come back home and do his homework. He's 11.
But how many 11-year-olds are getting that amount of protein in the world?
Slim to none.
Slim to none. That's incredible. Jeez. That's why he's going to be a machine. Kill people.
Yeah, he'll at least be super disciplined to be able to do whatever he wants at some point. So that's cool.
Did you just take him under the wing or did he just kind of...
No, my brother makes him do a lot of it.
Yeah. Kind of have to at that age, right?
I mean, he just, he knows how important it is.
How did you get him to that conclusion? Or how did you guys...
My brother?
Well, how did you get him to the conclusion that it's that important?
Me and him started working out fucking 13 years ago.
Working out. That's a loose term.
That's what it was. I train now and he still works out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like that, there's you can work out and be healthy. Just if you want specific goals, you have to train.
Yeah. Hard.
Right.
Smart.
He works out way harder than 99% of people that train. So like he still gets good results. It's just he's not like focused on a specific goal.
Are you talking about your brother or are you talking about your nephew?
Yes, my brother. My nephew, we're just trying to give him GPP stuff.
Yeah. Carry this, push this, move this.
Sure. Or like
Walk
to
with
switch it
this.
up, we'll do some lat work because snap downs in wrestling are important. So if you got strong lats to fucking break that other kid's neck, like I want to make him so strong he just hurts other kids and they quit because they don't want to be on the mat with him.
That's fair.
Like that's the way I look at it. Now, is that a little rude? Yeah, probably, but fuck it. I'd rather it be that than
Getting
other
rolled.
things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not going to have a huge size advantage. So
I just don't think a lot of kids know what it takes.
no, and he doesn't really understand either, but he's starting to figure it out.
That's good though.
Like he'll make excuses why he can't do his workouts, and his dad goes, "Well, maybe you should hurry up and be a little more efficient with your time."
Good for his dad. I think that's good. That's good parenting though.
Yeah, I mean, and then they also like he gets so panicked he wants to wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and my brother won't let him. He makes him get 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be a balance there. Got to be able to sleep to perform.
But he's always nervous. Like he wants to show up to wrestling practice an hour early. Because just, I don't get it.
Is he just an anxious kid?
I think so.
Yeah.
At least when it comes to being on time.
But I'm the same way. You can ask my wife. I like panic when I don't control where we're going and how we're getting there and when we're getting there, and she takes all.
It's funny. It's my brother does everything on his own clock.
God, that's my wife. It's my freaking wife. I love you to death, but you're the worst time management person in the world, and the kid has exasperated that at times 1,000. But I still love you.
It's just used as an excuse now. It's not exasperated it. It's easy to pawn it
She's
off. Like,
actually,
the kid.
I'll give her credit. She's actually done better since the kid's been around because she knows she has to be on time. So I'm like, yes, all right. But,
nice. See incentives.
Yeah.
How do you incentivize your kids to work hard? Do you ever find a way, or you just keep yelling at them like an asshole?
I don't yell at kids anymore. I'm not yelling at them.
You just go, okay, whatever.
I'm not.
You know what I like to do to people now? I just ask them. So
this is a hard one.
Is this helping you towards your goal?
I kind of take that approach. I go, do you really care about what you're doing here, or do you not? Because if you do, then I'm going to stay on top of you. If you don't, then I don't care. Like I think that was some of our biggest conversations early on with like you talking to me about my coaching style and things like that. Is like I cared more than the person did.
Well, I think all coaches do at some point.
But it doesn't increase the results. Right?
Why do you think I've reflected how much I care in my prices?
Yeah.
Like
someone asked me that. Someone asked me
if,
that the other day. They're like, why is your prices so high? I was like, because I care more than you do.
Yeah, like I care a lot and I need you to care a lot. So here's the way that I can get you to care. Because clearly you wouldn't come to me if you already cared.
Well, people care more if you hit them where it hurts in their wallet.
Yeah, which is always money.
Always the wallet. Yeah.
Always the money thing.
I love it. AJ has that quote. AJ
I also
says
value myself too.
Yeah. AJ's like, if people would just quit wasting time and get off their freaking wallets, they'd have a lot better results in life. And I'm like, very true. Very true.
Also, smart business people get that. The more money you save in time, right? Or the more time you save with money, better.
Yeah.
Because you know what's replaceable? Money.
Right.
What's not replaceable?
Time.
Yep.
Yeah, you're never gonna get this stuff back. Yeah,
I just sit here and do a podcast.
Yeah, but this is productive.
Can be. I'm sure it helps somebody somewhere at some point in time. Hopefully.
It helps me because I get to get some of the stuff out that I'm holding up inside most of the time.
You guys all suck.
You freaking suck and I hate you. All fired.
Step into my office. Why? Because you're fucking fired.
I just
name that movie.
I don't know.
Something about Mary. Marlon Williams when he's in the fucking car.
Oh, man. Haven't seen that in a minute.
It's not 7-minute abs. It's 6-minute abs. Nobody wants 7-minute abs.
Have not seen that in a long time. Is that the one in the beginning where he's in the bathroom and he zips himself up in the wrong way?
Zips his dick right up in the zipper. Also, you fucking the special ed dude's fucking fishing and hooks him with the fish hook.
Yes, and right in the mouth. Yep.
Yeah.
God,
and he's jerking off before he goes on the date, and he fucking jizzes on his ear. And she's like, "Is that hair gel? I just ran out." Classic.
I have not seen that.
Classic. Hey, nobody. If we have a bunch of young audience members, which I don't think we have any audience members, but if by chance
we have a few, come on now,
some kids stumbled upon this, go watch something about Mary. It's classic.
Did you do you watch Netflix? Like, do you like watch shows?
That's the only one I pay for. Oh yeah.
You need to watch. Have you watched Suits?
No, I saw it was on there.
It's pretty good.
I see it's like the new craze at the moment.
It's pretty good. I like it. It's a little.
I can't get that sucked deep in. I started watching that QB1 show. That was pretty interesting.
My father-in-law said I need to watch that one.
I also like the Untold documentaries. Those have been pretty good. The one on Jake Paul was good. I tried watching the one on the Florida Gators because I was a big Florida Gators fan, but I don't like Urban Meyer.
No, my buddy said that one's good. My buddy said that one was really good.
This is a documentary churching up Urban Meyer, and he's really the piece of shit. So it's like he's really hard to buy into.
Yeah, not the good. What's crazy is my buddy said
the
when
Johnny
he watched
Manziel
it,
one was good.
That one was good. He was like, Tim Tebow was still being Tim Tebow when all of that crap was going on.
He is the best Christian in the world.
Oh, I believe that
Hands
100%. Everyone's like, he's a fraud. And I'm like, no, he's not.
No,
he's not.
He's bought in fucking hook, line, and sinker.
Yep.
Like nobody is more devoted than that guy. And if anyone tells me they're religious and they're not like him, you're just lying to yourself. So stop it.
Have you read his book? Have you read his book?
Fuck no.
Oh, you need to read his book.
Who's got that kind of time? I'm waiting on this goddamn fucking $100 million leads book, and the motherfucker sold so many of them, dude. It's almost been 2 weeks, and I still haven't got it.
Can someone explain to me this whole Kindle business? I am so confused. I can't
what
buy.
Happened to Kindle?
Okay, Amazon. If you're out there,
by the way, that book's not digital yet, so you can't get it.
No, but the other one, the offers one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have a Kindle, the Kindle app on my iPad. Yeah. So I try to go into the Kindle app to purchase the book, and it says this is not available for purchase on the Kindle app. Cool. So I go to Amazon, try to buy it on Amazon, can't buy it on Amazon because it's already a part of my library somehow, but I can't find it in my library. So I'm just like, so I just like, all right, I'm going to
an actual copy.
I'm going to Apple Books. And I'm just going to buy it for 10. But then Apple Books took it off the freaking... It's gone. I was going to buy it.
Still be there.
Oh, gone.
Yeah, the leads or the offers is on there.
Gone.
What I'm going to try with his new one is his hack of reading and listening at the same time.
No, don't give all the tricks away. Don't give them away. Don't.
Nobody wants to spend $50 to learn something, bro.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What are you talking about?
You got to spend the $50 for both items, and then you have to do it. You know how big of a barrier to entry that is?
Not really.
For most people? Come on.
What?
Come on, bro.
$50?
Wouldn't they know everything we know if they would just read and try?
I don't know everything you know, so don't throw me into that pillow fight.
Why? Like, if it was as easy as just reading and trying, wouldn't everybody know this shit?
Trying is half the battle.
Now it's on fucking... Dude, I'm going to buy the digital one because I just want to read it already. I should have just done this in the beginning.
Deion Sanders had toes amputated instead of missing Jackson State games. Is this true?
Probably.
What? Holy cow. True story.
But, yeah, now the $100 million leads is digital. That makes me angry. I don't have my actual copy yet.
It's been digital for like a week.
Well, I was impatient and ordered the real one, and now I don't have any.
Well, I like hard copies of books.
I do too.
I used to not, and
I read them better when they're digital because I can do it anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But I also don't like having my complete library in one place. So I hate having physical and I hate digital because then I can't remember. Have you ever read the oh my god. Well, of course, Facts and Fallacies. Did you read that one?
I've started it. I haven't made it very far, but
yeah,
pretty good. It's amazing that, 23 years ago when he wrote that book, it was still the same shit that we're fighting against today.
Yeah.
Not any different. It's the same fucking dumb shit.
The industry hasn't changed. That's why.
Well, that's because people don't understand how marketing works.
Adam and I were talking about the other day about how like college coaches, how there's been no adaptability in the college sector. And it's like, it's insane because there's the amount of quality information that is out there. Like on the flip side of things, there's so many quality coaches and so much quality information out there. How can you still be writing terrible programs for your collegiate level athletes?
Because they're not giving them the money they should be getting.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. You don't pay for something, you don't value yourself enough, you're not going to be good.
I just think it's laziness. Like, I think it's just laziness.
Sure. That's a form of it, I guess, right?
But like,
not any
like, okay.
Different.
So Arlie sends me this. Sorry, Arlie, I'm going to throw you under the bus. Get over it. This is, they're doing this after practice. So they just ran a 2.5 hour, 3 hour practice. I can't even read some of this chicken scratch. if I can find
Quite
it.
frankly, it doesn't matter. You have coaches that are sport coaches trying to do strength and conditioning, and they're vastly different things. And there's a science to strength and conditioning. And if you choose not to follow that science, that's ho-hum, fine and dandy, but you're not going to get the results.
So we got dumbbell step-ups, 5 each, 4 each, modified 3 each at 2 reps in reserve. IR, slow pace, 9 sup, 8 pro, 7 sup. I guess that's internal rotation.
What?
Of the shoulder, maybe?
Supinated?
What the hell? Like, I don't even know.
Lying on your back, doing internal rotation.
Blank bands, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. And then dumbbell split squat, 6 each, 5 each.
Wait, didn't they just do step-ups?
That's what I said. 2 reps in reserve. And then we have push-ups.
It doesn't work that way, Nathan. They're different, though.
They bias the same tissue in the same way.
Well, one's more glute, one's more quad.
Stop. No, it's not.
Yeah, step-up's definitely more glute, and the split squat's definitely more quad. But
Not a lot.
I mean, the fact that they're both lengthened, overloaded positions is the real problem.
Well, and the fact that the knee isn't really carrying over the toe in any one of those circumstances doesn't make it any
If you're
more.
doing a good split squat, it is. But you're right. It's probably
It's
not
probably
a standard.
just-
It's probably the Bulgarian one where it is just another glute exercise.
Right. There we go. There we go. Nice job. High five. We came to that together. Digital
We can
high
come
five.
to together. I'm just not trying to shit on people's programs on a podcast.
I am.
'cause
Screw
it's
them.
easy.
I hate them.
That's fine.
Oh, and then we have deadlift.
What?
I don't know what WU means. 3, 4, 5 at 3 reps in reserve.
Warm up.
Oh, warm up.
Yes.
You haven't warmed up after you did all this?
Apparently not.
And
You
had
got
a
to warm up
3-hour
that back.
practice?
Yeah.
And then plate waiter walks and then med ball slams and scoops.
That's their workout after practice.
And he wonders why he's not recovering. And I'm like, bro, there's a reason. Because you're dead.
Does he mention that to the coach? Like, hey, coach, my whoop tells me this shit's not working.
Did you not see the one I sent you about his wonderful teammates and what they think of him?
You know, well, other people are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So, like, the best thing anybody can do for themselves, if you're listening to this podcast, fuck what everybody else thinks and just do what you want. Like, I tell you what, do you know how many weird looks I get when I tell people about my workouts? They're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And I go, look, I don't do anything that anybody else does because I have a better idea, I think. And I'm going to try it.
He says, he's like, I get so many weird looks with bands on here and doing these dumbbell jumps and doing the sprints. And I'm like, that's probably a good thing, man. Yeah, good for you. He's like,
I used to think it was weird too. And then after working out in gyms long enough, starting to watch people do what I did, I go, wait a second. Is this a coincidence or is this fucking, we got copycats?
yeah. I really wish sports coaches would get away from their conditioning tests. I know you need to, something has to be.
What the fuck does that even prove is what I want to know.
Well, I think they do it just because they're just like, I'm going to prove it to them that they didn't do anything all summer and they sat on their asses and didn't do anything. And it's like, yeah, but you had kids that didn't do that. And now you're punishing
Try
them.
it yourself and see how you can run the test.
240-yard shuttle at 30 seconds. No shot. I want no part of that. Nope.
In what sport are you running 240 yards in 30
baseball.
seconds?
This is
I know,
baseball.
but I'm saying what sport in the world do you run 240 yards in 30 seconds?
What's the furthest distance you're going to run
None.
in baseball?
Not a single fucking sport that happens in.
What's the furthest distance you're going to run in baseball
90
at a
feet,
time?
usually,
Well-
unless you have to cover the outfield. It's probably like
Well, if you hit a
300
double,
maybe.
But in a straight line, yeah, maybe 90 feet at a time. If you hit a double, you're going to run 180 feet.
If you hit a triple, you're going to really get crazy and get to 270 feet.
But they're running like
270
they're running
yards.
60 yards every day. They're running repeats. Like, what are we doing?
They don't know. More is better, Nathan, you stupid shit.
Better.
And the
Is
freaks that
better.
can get away with it, obviously it works because they're freaks, not because anything else.
Well, I hate it for him too because it's like he's like, I'm giving it everything I have. I'm just dead. And he's like, I'm
Right.
hoping that
You need
I
to
told-
auto-regulate that
that's
shit.
what I
Quit
told
giving
him.
into
I was
that.
like,
Fuck that.
stop. But I was like, he was like, dude, everyone's dead. Everyone on the team is just dead. We're a bunch of freaking zombies right now. I'm like, yeah, because he's running your asses into the ground. What are you talking about?
So then why does anyone talk shit about anyone else's training if no one there can do it?
I don't think anyone wants to try.
I don't know. They all sound like a bunch of fucking morons to me.
You should make a trip down here. We'll just walk in there.
I don't need to. I have
I'm an
no
alumni.
interest.
Come on, I'm an
Dude,
alumni.
I went to CU's football practice and I was less than fucking impressed with it.
Did you go to a training session too?
No.
Oh, that'd have been good.
I might have a way to do that, but no.
You're just less impressive with the talent that he has brought in already.
No, the effort.
Oh. Is he trying to
The
change
one
that,
thing
though?
that everybody can do for free. What?
Is he trying to change that?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
I mean, does
And
he do a
this
good
was
job?
the end of camp, so they were probably exhausted. But at the same time, I saw like 4 kids putting forth what I thought was adequate effort.
Yeah. But he can't change it overnight.
No, but
He's trying.
Like the coaches were pissed that day, so
Man, everybody hates on Dion. Everyone
it was
hates on
definitely
Dion.
not up to par because they got their asses reamed at the end of practice.
Well, good. That's a collegiate level program. They need to. There has to be some accountability there. Let them have it. Let them have it. Everyone hates on Dion too. I'm like, what are you guys hating on Dion?
I don't know why people hate on Dion. You know what's really cool is all the people he brings out here to motivate those kids.
Oh, really? So just like speaker after speaker?
Well, this week was Warren Sapp. Last week was Michael Irving.
Dude,
like fucking
Warren Sapp was
exactly
a dog.
That's what I'm saying. He brings he understands influence so well that he brings out like I don't know, dude. I think he's doing pretty good. It's just like those kids. They're unfortunately what I expect for Boulder. They didn't fucking try.
The freaking Buccaneers defense when Warren Sapp and Simeon Rice, Rondé
Almost
Barber,
as good as that Broncos defense we had.
Derek Brooks. Oh my God, they were so freaking good. John Lynch was on that team.
Yeah, so was Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
You had what's the dude on the line? It was
Simeon Rice.
Yep, Simeon Rice.
Dude was a monster.
Yeah.
Yep. Old Brad Johnson was out there flipping the old pigskin, just trying
Warwick Dunn.
Warwick Dunn was a stud, man.
I think Keyshawn was on that team, wasn't he, or no?
Keyshawn was on that team. Yep.
Chucky was on the show.
Mike Allstott, the rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
That guy was a monster.
He was an absolute freak.
Monster.
Yeah, man.
That team was almost as cool as the Broncos team that had the awesome defense. But
Stop it. Broncos were never as good as
watching
the
Von Miller sodomize Tom Brady and Cam Newton in the same playoffs was the greatest thing ever. He single-handedly wrecked both of their seasons.
Vaughn was a dog, man.
That season, he was just unstoppable.
Their defense was on a different level that year.
Yeah, it was. It was so fun to watch.
And then they got shellacked by the Seahawks the year before that.
No, that was 2 years before that. That was when they had the greatest offense ever.
43-8.
Yeah, well, offense clearly doesn't win you championships, as you see. And John Fox was just not a good coach.
I would agree with that. Man, Ron Rivera's catching some flack in Washington for all the crap he keeps saying.
What's he keep saying?
He just doesn't apparently know. So this guy that's going to start for them, this Hal guy, apparently he didn't even know who he was. No clue until this year. It's like, never seen this guy throw a ball. So in week 17, Taylor Heinicke he was like, hey, I know like I don't really have a future here. I'm going to bench myself. And then I want you to see this guy because he throws dimes in practice. And Ron Rivera never even saw him in practice. And so he goes out there and just throws seeds. And he's like, who's this guy? What? We have had this guy on the roster all year. And
no one's just been hanging out. We don't even know what's going on.
No one's telling me this. So, yeah. So he's going to start for him this year. So we'll see. Sam Howell, I think's his name.
Do you see the undrafted dude that made it on the Bears?
No. I haven't kept up very well.
Completely
I know
undrafted.
the Raiders.
Now he's the Bears backup.
Raiders finally did something right and signed Josh Jacobs. We finally got him under contract. Well, not under contract. We signed him one
Better hope because Jimmy G's going to get hurt. So
hey, the prediction right now is 6.5. I'm going to be an optimistic Raiders fan and take the over. I'm going to take the over.
You think they win 7 games?
I'm going to take the over. I looked at the schedule. I think there's 7 wins there.
They're Raider,
we're going to beat the Broncos twice this year.
They're going to finish second.
The Broncos are going to be beat twice by the Las Vegas Raiders this year, just like last year.
Should we put a wager on this?
I should have done it last year and I didn't do it.
No, you're
How much do you believe in Sean Payton? That's
quite a bit.
Really? You think he can turn? Yeah. You think he'll turn Russ around?
I don't know about Russ, but I think he'll turn the team around.
Someone said, I read a tweet the other day. It's like if Russ doesn't figure it out by week 4, Sean Payton ain't waiting for shit. I was like, he ain't. He's definitely not. Is Drew Lock still there?
No, he got traded.
Ah, man. I was hoping he could.
Seattle.
I was hoping he could turn Drew Lock into a dog.
No,
it's so
Drew
funny.
Lock is cool and all, and probably a great person, but
he's a Missouri. He's a Missouri.
Yeah, he's a Mizzou Tiger for sure.
God, dude, their program sucks.
It's not the best.
Used to be the old gunslingers. They were good back in when I was in high school.
Were they?
Chase Daniels, baby.
Oh, the best backup ever.
Dude, he's a
richest backup quarterback ever. You know that? He's made something like $30 or $40 million being a backup.
Yep.
And he's just made the most per pass over any quarterback in the NFL.
Yep. Trey Lance got traded finally.
Saw that to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So Dak better get his shit together, I guess.
Dak shouldn't be worried about nothing. They won 12 games last year.
They are the best, worst team of all time. Every year they're supposed to be great and they suck.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think anybody saw the Eagles coming out and doing what the Eagles did last year. So
there's going to be another one of those this year.
It's going to be the Raiders. Raiders, baby.
Oh my God, the Raiders fucking suck.
The Oakland Raiders. Don't say Las Vegas.
Fire.
We are
Dumpster
never.
Fire.
I will never
Las
call
Vegas
us.
Raiders
I will
are a
never
dumpster fire.
call us the Las Vegas Raiders. It's so terrible.
Las Vegas Raiders are a dumpster fire.
The Oakland Raiders. Freaking love them, man. I just
Oakland
love them.
Didn't even want them anymore.
Stop it. Oakland wanted them.
No, they would have built them a stadium. If they wanted
No,
them,
Mark
jackass.
Davis is a prick.
Whatever.
I hate Mark Davis. Bring Al Davis back.
He's dead. He's not any better.
Bring him back, baby. Yes, he. What?
I mean, he did look like the Tales from the Crypt Keeper guy.
Do you remember Shane Leckler, the punter we had?
Yeah, of course. Why would
he was on Pat McAfee. He was on Pat McAfee yesterday talking about like he would go to practice and there'd be the nutritionist afterward, like trying to tell people like where they should go to get their nutrition. He's like, look, I'm going to come out here. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to eat a hamburger and fries and drink 4 beers and go home and come back and do it again tomorrow. Don't tell me what I should and shouldn't eat. He's like, when I quit doing that, you can cut me. I don't care, but I'm not going to.
The nutritionist at CU, she's the one that sits in the food line and tells all the fatties, like, nope, yep, nope.
God, that's a terrible job.
They'll just throw it in the trash sometimes and go get McDonald's. So
Leckler said that because they'd have to have weigh-ins every week, and so the offensive linemen, they'd get fined, right, for being above or below. He said that they would distract the coach, and instead of like getting on the scale, they would just break the scale because like the amount of money that it was going to cost to replace the scale was way less than what it was going to be to all get fined. So they would just break the scale. I was like, that's
amazing.
That is awesome. So yeah.
Money is the great equalizer.
God, no kidding. Hopefully my meeting, I think I got a few people came and talked to me after my little spiel today. So
what was your spiel today? Why don't you share with the class?
Oh, I just went and spoke with, we have a local Rotary Club here in Cassville, and one of my clients
is a Rotary Club.
I don't know.
People do, right?
They do charitable stuff in town, I think. Well, anyway, one of my clients is a part of it, and she brought me as her guest to speak because she's like, people need to know about you in this town. Like,
why? Because you change lives and stuff?
I guess I do, yeah.
That's what I try to do. No one wants to believe me, but
so I just gave him a little 20-minute presentation over what I do.
Like,
and
come and join my cult. I'll show you.
I made them do some cars. I made them get up and do some cars, and
nice.
they hated that, but
everyone is always amazed at how good they feel after doing the cars.
It was nice. Like CJ was there and she got to say like, hey, this is how I felt after I've done them. I had all these chronic knee pains and I had some hip issues, but now I don't have those. I sleep better now. I'm eating better now. I'm excited to go to the gym now. And so that was kind of nice. Well, that she was there to kind of justify just some random dude talking to all these people. And then, but yeah, I talked to a few, like 3 or 4 people afterward, and I had my business cards there, and hopefully they're going to reach out and contact me.
Dude, you got to switch it up.
What?
You got to I get one of these guys.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that my community is up to speed on the whole QR code.
Just send them to a website, bro.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Pull out your camera and fucking.
That would be good because I can just send them to mine. Is that what it does to yours? Just send them to your card site?
It'll whatever you want them to send it to. They give you a site that it sends it to with all your links in it, or you can have it sent to whatever.
Does that have a subscription, or do you have to you just buy it once?
One-time purchase.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm in. I'm convinced. You got me.
I like it. I haven't really used it yet, but it looks convenient as fuck.
They're clean. Yeah. You don't have to carry 1,000 business cards with you all the time either.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've had a few people ask me, do you have a business card? Now I don't have to worry.
Swing.
Bing. It also works off of near field communication too, so you don't even have to actually scan the fucking thing sometimes.
Wow.
Like my phone, when I flip it open, because I got the cool old man wallet thing, it'll be like, it'll give me the link on the front side of my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's because it's on the back side.
iPhones, man. I might my contract on my phone is up. I might delve into the iPhone world. We'll see.
Whatever. It's the same shit. It doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want the extra storage.
I want Tesla's phone when it comes out.
Is that happening?
Doesn't track anything you do.
No way.
Yep.
How much is that going to cost me? $3,000?
Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Put it on my contract.
Freedom.
Wonder who's going to sign up.
Freedom phones is what he should call them.
But is it going to be his own company?
Probably. Who knows? How dope would that be if you just use Starlink for fucking cellular service?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, what the service is going to be like.
Like, bam, bitch, we got it everywhere faster than you can even blink.
How sick would that be? Yeah. Elon,
he's the best.
If you're listening,
everyone hates him, but I think he's amazing. Like, I am totally going to be a part of his bank. I'm doing all of it.
I didn't like the name change on the Twitter thing.
Why? He's always wanted to be X.com.
I get that, but I don't like
original.
It.
Fuck it. He's keep sticking to the plan, bro. You know who doesn't stick to the plan? Everyone else.
The left. I mean, oh boy.
So you have the plan. Dude, my back's getting sore from those deficits yesterday.
Sorry, yeah, I need to get off here and go bench press, you jackwagon.
You got fucking 20 minutes. Shut up, bitch.
Hey, stop putting run rockets on my program when I don't have a run rocket.
Did you not read the notes?
I did. Use a small, lightweight sled.
And you use a small sled instead.
I think I'm going to use 25 pounds. Is that light?
That's probably good for you.
How much resistance does the run rocket add to you? Because you look like you're running in sand.
A fuck ton, dude.
I'm sorry.
So much so that when I take it off to run, I fall almost.
Every time you run that thing, I'm like, oh, no.
Dude, it's so bad.
I bet.
It's so fucking bad. It looks horrible. 30 yards in like 6 seconds.
God, that looks horrible.
And I feel like I'm cruising sometimes because I have like good form.
You are not.
So it'll feel pretty good.
You are not.
I'm slow as fuck. I know. What's going to be cool is one of these days I'm going to test my jumps again, and it's probably going to shoot up like fucking several inches because all I've been doing is running with weight and jumping with weight.
I don't think people train at that velocity enough.
What, the explosive strength velocity?
No, above that, even like almost ballistic or even max velocity.
That is, I mean, that's what I consider explosive strength.
Well,
30% or less as fast as you can.
Well, there's technically ballistic is below that even though. Like it's like what, 15% or less or something like that.
I've never seen that on any of the force velocity curves I've looked at, but so please enlighten me.
I'll send you a picture.
Because the ones I look at don't have that one. The ballistic strength is not a fucking thing. Not one of the 7 strengths.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you, buddy.
List the 7 strengths.
There's like, but dude, everyone's charts are different.
7 of them.
And everyone calls everything different. So,
well, I'm the special strengths coach, so fuck off.
Oh, are you? Simmer down.
Westside told me.
I think that's going to be my next XS. So I would like to do, this is where my top 3 priorities rely on right now. N1 biomechanics, and then birds, and then special strengths.
You know, when you want the N1 one, you can use my link. I had fucking Joe. I don't think Joe listens to the podcast, but he signed up the other day with it, and I get a pretty good kickback for those. So anybody who wants to take an N1 course, just use my link.
I'll let you know, brother. I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm going to get to the gym if we want to wrap this up.
No, I didn't want to wrap it up. Fuck you then.
Well, I got people waiting on me. They want to do cool things.
No, you set aside till 2:30, 3:30 every time. Don't lie.
Well, school gets out at 2:45 now. School is back in session.
I don't give a shit about.
So if those kids can't operate,
give a fuck about those kids.
They can't operate.
As Dan Bell says, fuck them kids.
Ultimate warrior. Squats.
You're gonna squat your fucking ass to the fucking ground.
God. What was he thinking?
It doesn't matter. He's awesome.
He is. You need to watch his documentary.
I'm sure I do.
It's kind of sad,
it's on YouTube,
but
right?
He didn't give a.
No, he didn't give a fuck, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah,
you're gonna take the fucking bar, put it on your back, and squat your fucking ass to the fucking ground.
Yeah, he was angry.
Awesome.
That's what steroids. That's
what I want to coach people like, but I don't think they can handle it. Like when I saw CT Fletcher when I was younger, I was like, "Oh, you can do that?" Like he's training this 17-year-old kid. He's all, "How long you been a pussy for? 17 years? Aren't you tired of being a pussy yet?" And I'm like, "Yes, this is awesome."
You can't do that, Alex.
Yeah, you kind of can to some people. I get some people when I try to be nice to them, like you, for example, and they're like, "Why are you being so nice?" Sounds condescending.
You do sound condescending, but
I'm like, no, I'm just trying to be nice.
Well, everything gets lost in translation in a text message, in my opinion.
Well, that's fair. I'll give you that. But even when I do it in person with people, they're confused. They're like,
"Oh, I didn't know what to expect in person, but I thought you were pretty genuine." So,
I mean, I don't try to lie to people. I'm pretty bad at that. So,
there's no point to lie to people. They'll know you're lying.
Yeah, I mean, the smart ones will.
Well, maybe I'm not smart then.
Well, maybe, or maybe you just see the best in everyone, Nathan.
Well, I try.
That is the downfall to the religious folk I know, is they seem to think other people are not inherently evil when everyone's inherently good and evil.
And yeah. I mean,
but you guys just try to pretend like the evil part doesn't exist.
No,
like, no, it does.
No,
it really does.
No. The rose glass people try to believe that. I don't. I believe the evil exists everywhere. I don't. I believe that. I believe
constant battle.
That there's a constant battle. Yeah, between
There's
good and evil.
Two wolves to feed. You can feed the good one or the bad one.
Yeah.
What they didn't tell you is you can't starve one of them to death. That's the part they left out.
Well, I let the evil one,
but the other one just gets more pissed off and hungry.
Well, I let the evil one come out when I train.
Happens? It just fucking gets out of its.
That's why we train. That's why we train.
That's why I train. Yeah.
I have
visualization for that is like out of this world. I use that now. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have extra motivation now. It's cool. So.
Because you hurt yourself. Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Because you don't want to be a fat, lazy dad?
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to continue picking up my kid for as long as I can possibly do it. Even when they're...
Is it crazy to you that there's people that don't have that as a motivation?
I see it all the time. And I'm just like, how? How can you let yourself become this?
Well, they don't like themselves.
I think it's poor parenting. Oh.
Well, it could probably start from that. Yeah.
Hot take.
It's them not understanding the value they could be providing the world, so they don't see any value in themselves, so they choose not to take care of themselves.
God, how can you take care of your kid if you can't take care of yourself?
Well, because just taking care of a kid is just supposed to be what you do.
Well, I get that, but if I'm not at the best possible capacity I can be at, I can't mentally, that's where it is.
They deserve to be at a good capacity.
Oh my God.
They're conditioned to believe they have no inherent value.
You all have value. You're beautiful people.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't say they're all conditioned.
There are
girls do have the nice part of like they're inherently valuable from the beginning, and guys, they're not. They have to prove their value.
Well, I feel like though in society it's portrayed the other way though.
They're trying to get them to believe that, but like girls are the only thing that make life, so they automatically have value. Guys have to prove that they can provide and protect to have value. So like.
Well,
now you have guys that are not trying to provide and protect, so then they have no value. And then you have the women that are trying to prove that they can provide and protect when they're already valuable.
Yeah, well. Welcome to society.
That's conditioning.
Welcome to our government.
Something like that. But yeah, you gotta get the people to believe in themselves and see that they're worth something.
You're all worth something. Don't worry.
Well,
stop it.
I don't know that we're all worth
Stop it.
Well,
Stop it. Stop it. Someone believed in you.
Me? No,
Someone,
I don't think so.
Oh, bullshit. People believe in you.
Who believes in me?
No one's going to give you money if they don't believe in you.
I'm not talking about that even. I don't get any like, hey, how's it going? No, who checks on you?
What the hell?
Checks on you.
Hang on now. Time out.
Checks on me.
Time out. I don't check on you, asshole.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
Oh my God. I'm done with you. Get out of my life. I hate you so much right now. You're you're a dick. You're right.
Take it easy. We're being so sensitive.
Yeah. All right, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, you too. This has been fun.
Hey, are you okay? Before we leave, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you doing good?
I'm actually, the last 3 or 4 weeks have been like fucking not even real. So I don't even know.
You've been on a higher level tier, that's for sure. Your life is like up here for you right now.
Elevated my energy levels, and apparently I have started attracting better things. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but yeah,
keep
we're
it
gonna
running.
keep this ball rolling.
Hell yeah, keep it running.
It's the stupid fucking the threads in the morning. That's what it is.
Blessed, baby. We wake up blessed every day.
One of my friends was like, he's like, it's so fucking stupid you do that, but I respect it because you just keep doing it. I'm like, yeah, I think it's fucking stupid too.
Hey, it puts you in the right frame of mind though.
Right. That's why I do it.
Absolutely. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
And ironically, those get more likes than almost anything. I'm like,
screw you, people.
Well, it's just like,
well, people like that though, man. They do. Like,
that's a nice reminder, right?
Yeah.
Did you see the Theo Von thing I posted?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was a left turn out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's an interesting cat.
I was like, man, algorithm, how'd you know? Why'd you throw this at me?
Let's get Theo
I'm ready
on the
for
podcast.
A laugh, and Theo's fucking over here being serious.
Let's get Theo on the podcast. God, that'd be awesome.
Have you ever seen the podcast with him and Riff Raff?
I don't think so.
Dude, they go on for like 3 minutes just talking about nothing. It's so fucking funny.
I feel like that's just Theo in a nutshell.
It's so fucking hilarious because they're both just going off of this weird shit, and you don't like. You're like kind of following along. You're like, are they actually talking about something, or like, what the fuck is happening right now? And they're talking about their mullets and all kinds of shit, dude. It's awesome.
The clip about Theo Vaughn talking about doing steroids in the
cocaine?
Taco Bell drive-thru or whatever.
I don't think I've seen that one. He's like, yeah, my favorite type of weed is cocaine.
Dude, his brain is just a different.
He's so funny.
No, he's hilarious. I love Theo.
I don't know if it's a character, if he can't turn it off. I don't know what it is.
No, that's him, man. That's him.
I know, but like, is there an off switch?
No, I don't think so.
Because like we all have different masks, right? Like I'm trying to get better at cultivating different ones, so I'm not just a dick to everybody all the time. But he doesn't have like an on or off switch. Like I guess I don't really have an on or off switch either.
He's just him, dude. Like that's why I like him. I'm just like, this guy's different, but he's a weirdo and he's a psycho at the same time. I mean,
He's so funny.
I love him. He's hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
It's like, don't you love that when a dog like goes away and then he comes back to you and you could just pet him, but then he goes away and he comes back because he just wants to be pet again? It's like, oh, I love that. I'm like, what the freaking heck, man?
I mean, who doesn't love dogs?
I love dogs.
If you don't love dogs, you got problems.
I got 2 right here. Come here.
You have 2? I've only ever seen the 1.
Oh, here. Hang on. They can make a podcast appearance, maybe. Come here, Dookie. Oh,
that's the one I've seen.
That's Duke. The big old lab. Bo, come here. Come here. He's a little more shy.
Is it Bo and Luke Duke or what?
It's Bo Duke.
You should have named him Bo and Luke, and then you could have given him the last name of the Duke boys.
I know. We're gonna get
County.
Maybe we'll get another
good
one.
old boys.
I
used to watch that show. That was amazing. Oh, you think that would get canceled today because of the General Lee?
Yeah, probably so. Podcast appearance. There he is. Well, he's a little dark.
Can't even see that one.
See him now.
There you go. There's an eyeball.
Yeah. That's my boy. We've been together for 6 years. He's a good one. He's a mutt, but he's a good one. All right, man. I'm going to go train human beings to be better human beings.
Yeah, I got to do the same thing, actually.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on and enjoying and spending your time with me today.
Yeah, sorry for dropping the ball with the guests today.
It's all good.
Lesson learned.
It happens.
Any future guests, you will be getting reminders on the Monday before the show, not the 18 hours before.
We're still learning. Hey, episode 24. Congratulations. One more away from a quarter of a
Black
century.
Mamba episode.
Quarter of 100 almost.
Black Mamba episode. R.I.P.
All right. Have a good day, man.
See you, dude.